Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome to the First State Bank here, home of the Panthers and Pond Creek Hunter, for the game of the Garber Wolverines against the Pond Creek Panthers. We are here. I'm Nathan Perry broadcasting. I want to appreciate and show some love to Sean Weibling and Tori for holding down the fort last week for me when I was feeling unwell. We are set to kick off here. Pond Creek Hunter will be kicking it off to the Garber Wolverines to start things off here. And a matchup of two 5-1 teams. The one loss for the Panthers coming against the Laverne team. So not exactly a bad loss there. Of course, we know how our Garber Wolverines lost, but they're bouncing back here and looking to have a strong start here with division play, going 2-0. Kickoff by number 5 is going to head out of bounds. There's the flag. That was number 5, Cole Chavez, a sophomore for the Panthers.
Kickoff goes out of bounds, drawing a flag.
Garber's offense retooling itself after losing Carson Bishop. They will have Mark Bishop back this week. See how they use him. It is a turf field out here in Pond Creek Hunter, meaning it should allow for a lot of speed. Brett Howery is going to start things off in shotgun. Seth Smith is going to be tight end out on the left-hand side. Chester, the running back next to Howery. Out wide, you have Domingo Ramirez and Mark Bishop. Mark moving slightly inside there for the slot. Brett collects the snap, quickly gets it out to Mark Bishop. Mark collects it, but hits the ground immediately. That's going to be a loss of a yard. It is a windy fall day here as the weather has taken a turn to actual fall weather. We've got some cooler weather here in this afternoon game during fall break for Garber. Nice and windy, and we are outside, and so you might hear some of the crowd cheering and some of the wind going on, but we're going to do our best on the broadcast to make sure you don't hear much of that. Brett Howery in shotgun again. He's going to hand this off to Chester. Chester keeping his balance, going to move forward. pick up a couple yards on the play. It will set up a third down, and it looks like about 8 or 9 yards here after the run from Chester. So be about a 3rd and 7. Ball at the 43-yard line for the Garber Wolverines. Coach Hughes, this is a little bit aggressive. We'll see if he tries to go for it if they don't make it here in, on the 3rd down. But this offense is cooking from the Wolverines, the highest scoring team. Seth Smith unable to collect that pass from Brett Howery. That would have been short of the line to gain, but close enough you wonder if they would have gone for it. It looks like they are keeping Brett Howery out here, so they will go for it on 4th. Again, this Garber Wolverines team has been absolutely electric on the scoreboard, and their defense is really good. So you got to figure Coach Hughes is trusting that as Brett goes to the line, tries to see if he can get them to move off sides. He does. That's going to be a free 5 yards there for the Wolverines. You see Jackson Weibling dapping up everybody as they know they did a good job making this a lot more manageable for the Wolverines. That'll set up a 4th and 3. Haven't seen too much of that this season. That was a bread and butter for Brett Howery last season, though, getting those offside penalties. A couple drives, they would have had 2 or 3 of those. We'll see what they do here on 4th and 3. This time Jackson Weibling is going to be moving, and that's going to bring them back to the original spot of where they were. So Jackson maybe keeping a little too excited there after catching them offsides. So 4th down and 7 now coming up. Back-to-back penalties. Back and forth. Panthers canceling what they had. Brett looking to pass. He's going to throw it out to Chester. Chester has some room. Chester's going to get knocked out of bounds, but that's going to be shy of the line to gain. The Panthers will start their first drive in positive territory at the Garber Wolverines 47 as the downfield threats were all covered and Brett Howery having to throw it short. First and 10 here for the Panthers. 10:37 to go in the first quarter as a couple minutes, just a minute and a half or so taken off of the clock on that first drive. In motion, number 11 for the Panthers. It's going to be a pitch out to their running back who bulldozes over Mark Bishop, but gets taken down. Number 23, a little excited there with the hit stick, Cole Mitchell, senior for the Panthers. Number 14, Caden Teft, is a senior quarterback for the Panthers. Ashton Banks, receiver out on the far side of the screen there. And close to the screen is Brody Schurman, all seniors here for the Panthers. A nice experienced squad, and Cooper Hughes is going to jump on the line there. I'm seeing false start. So Cooper Hughes had every reason to bulldoze over as there was a false start there, and it looks like the refs will also talk about perhaps about how aggressive Cooper Hughes was coming in through the line there. So we will have the false start call. That moves it back. Yep, so we'll have 2nd and 10 now, negating that first down run. Ramsey out wide with Mark Bishop on the stacked receiver set there with number 20. Maybe not number 20 as I'm looking through. There might be Caden Floyd at number 10 there as the Wolverines get set. Teft looking to pass. Seth Smith getting off the rush, and that's a wide open Panther. He was going to get taken down by Domingo Ramirez, but number 23, Cole Mitchell, was wide open there. Interesting move as Seth Smith was in the background and chose to back up rather than pressure Teft at QB.
Gain and a first down and goal for Pond Creek Hunter.
Be first down and goal here for Pond Creek Hunter. Pitch out to Mitchell. Mitchell going to get taken down. That's Trevin Blazer diving in there at the ankles. No gain here. I'll bring up second down and goal. Ball at the 6-7, let's see here. Just about the 8-yard line. So loss of 2 on the play.
The first down and goal off a couple on the play. They'll bring up second down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Brody Schuerman out wide with Ramsey as the Panthers get lined up. Empty backfield. It looks like a little wildcat play here as Brady Schuerman is going to take the snap. He's going to hand this one off into the center. Still standing, now getting stood up by a pack of Wolverines. It'll be a short gain here of about 2. Bring the ball about to the 6, maybe even the 7-yard line. We're all the way on the left-hand side. It's rough when they get out to these sidelines, seeing where the ball is marked in place. Got a body. We'll see Teft come back in at QB. No more Wildcat package for the Panthers. And they'll switch things up. Now number 5 is lining up wide there. That's Cole Chavez, the sophomore, along with number 30, Kyson Davis, lining up over Domingo Ramirez. Nicholas Nahara out there wide for the Wolverines in coverage. Empty backfield. Teft calling in motion. Takes the snap. It looks to be a screen, and it's sniffed out and taken down. Mark Bishop right there for the Wolverines. That's going to be a tackle for a loss as the Panthers didn't set that up there. They'll be fourth down and goal. Ashton Banks had nowhere to go with Mark Bishop draped all over him. Again, this Wolverines defense has not given up a lot of points this year. Looking to keep that here with a fourth down stop. As the Panthers late to the line here, 15 seconds go on the play clock, and they're not lined up. And it doesn't look like they're going to line up. It looks like we're going to run down the clock here. 6:50 on the game clock and 3 seconds. And there's the timeout from the Panthers to think this one over. I mentioned that the Garber Wolverines high scoring. That might be exactly why he's doing this, is you don't want to let them see the field. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
We're back here at the First State Bank with a fourth down and goal situation. The Wolverines looking to keep this one scoreless as Teft calls his receiver in motion, takes the snap, pitches it out wide. Mitchell looking to pass, has a wide open player, but the pass is going to fall incomplete. There is a flag on the field, though. We'll see if this is going to get a redo here for the Panthers or if this one was called against. We see a very animated coach for the Wolverines, and so I'm going to guess this one's going to go against Garber, and we'll see another try here for the Panthers.
Going to be false start against the Panthers.
Oh, so it was false start against the Panthers. So that would be declined. Maybe it was an excitement and not the player getting yelled at. over the sideline. So that will be a turnover on downs. Wolverines going to start this one deep in their own territory. Ball at the 7-yard line. Wolverines a little lucky there, a little trickery coming from the Panthers. Mitchell had his wide receiver wide open. I believe that was Kyson Davis, but the pass a little wobbly. It is windy, and if you're not a natural QB, that might have been just a very difficult throw to make. Brett Howery with the wind to his back. We'll see if he's going to loft this one up here. He is looking to pass, has some time. Now he's going to rush out of the pocket. Now he's going to look to go to the left. He's going to throw this one out of bounds after escaping the pocket. I'll bring up 2nd and 10. Great job there by the Garber Wolverines line. Jackson Weibel and Cooper Hughes and Smith doing a fantastic job keeping Jason Smith, keeping Brett Howery clean back there, but pass rush eventually able to get there, but after a long time, wide receiver's going to have to do something. Chester making a move into the middle. He's going to pick up just a few yards there, probably about 3 or 4 yards. Seen a similar pattern on both of these drives so far. First down throw attempt, second down rush. You're going to have a 3rd and about 6 here, as it'll be empty backfield for Brett Howery. Domingo out closest to your screen here as Brett's looking to throw. Slings this one out wide to Mark Bishop. It's just off the mark. Pun always intended there. That'll be 4th down, and it does look like this time Coach Hughes is going to opt to punt this one away. Seth Smith back there to punt for the Garber Wolverines. No one going too deep here for, as we'll see that shift, and number 11 is being instructed to run backwards a little bit. That's Ashton Banks. Wind is to Seth Smith's back here, so hopefully that'll help out the Wolverines with a nice long punt. Punt is nice and good. It is cleanly taken about the 49-yard line. Get through the first couple of Wolverines, but then taken down. Number 31, Colton Deeds, taken down.
That'll be 1st down, Panthers.
On the tackle there. It is a good return, though, still for the Panthers there. Again, caught at the 50, right about the 50. Ball is going to be placed at the 33-yard line, setting up 1st and 10 in Wolverine territory. Nahara out in coverage on the far side of your screen. Teft takes the snap, runs to his left, pitches it, a little bit behind, and Domingo Ramirez is going to end up making the tackle, but Nicholas Nahara helping redirect the player. That's going to be a loss of 1 here. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Panthers.
Going to be stopped in the backfield by Domingo Ramirez. Lost a couple yards on the play, back to the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Panthers.
PA system saying it was a loss of 2 there. I'm going to trust them, so it'll be 2nd down and 12. Jackson Weibel and Cooper Hughes on the defensive line with Seth Smith. Of course, Blazer in at that middle linebacker position. Mark Bishop, Nicholas Nahara out on the close side of the screen in coverage. Ramsey moving with the wide receiver. We are going to see a little bit of a bubble screen there, and Ramsey getting to it pretty quickly.
Pass is complete to Kyson Davis.
And we're going to see a short gain here.
Blazer
and I believe there's a flag on the far side. A little hard to see as the flag is on the white, but it's going to be against the Panthers, it looks like. I think Coach Hughes also helping out the refs there, calling that one out. Maybe a shift, a legal shift it may be. So that's going to take them far back. Be a repeat of 2nd down. Ball is right about the 40-yard line. So they're going to call false start.
Be 2nd down and about 17
Line to gain is the 23-yard line. Ball right now at the 40. Wolverines in defense, looking to make a stop. Teft takes the snap, looks to his right. He's going to throw left, has a wide receiver. Jackson Weibling in Ramsey making the stop. Setting up a 3rd and long here for the Panthers. Going to be marked right about the 34.5-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Panthers from the 34-yard line.
Panthers looking at the sideline for the play. There is 3:33 left to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 game right now. Wolverines looking to make a stop here on 3rd down. As Teft gets the snap, hands this one off to Mitchell, going up over the side, and that is a pack of Wolverines led by Jackson Weibling making the stop, setting up 4th and 10. Panthers going to stay out here on offense as there's no sense in punting this one away this deep into Wolverine territory. Obvious passing down. You're going to see 3 wide receivers out wide to the Teft's right in an empty backfield. Teft looking to his right, has the pressure. Throw is going to fall incomplete. Number 2 was the intended target. That's going to be a turnover and downs. Brody Sherman, the intended target there by Teft. It would have been far short of the line to gain. So Wolverines on defense doing what they need to do. Let's see if they can't get something going here on offense. This is a Wolverines team still looking to make up the loss of Carson Bishop. Kind of in the aggregate, you're going to see Chester out there. You're going to see Mark Bishop being used a little bit more. Both first down so far for the Wolverines have led off with a pass. You've got Trevin Blazer out there. Usually a good sign that there's a run, and Mark Bishop is caught in the backfield. And that will be a loss of about a yard, setting up 2nd down and 11.
Loss of a yard on the play will bring up 2nd down and 11 for Garber.
Blazer's going to stay out there with Mark Bishop in the backfield with Brett Howery. Seth Smith as the tight end, right next to Cooper Hughes. Jackson Weibling on the left side of the line. Domingo Ramirez out wide. Brett Howery takes the snap. He is looking to pass, gets this away to Domingo Ramirez. Domingo is going to be tackled right away, so it's going to be a short gain.
Pass is complete to Domingo
As
Ramirez.
number 11, Ashton Banks, makes the stop. I'll set up 3rd and long here. Only a gain of 2, so it'll be 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9 for the Wolverines. From about the 35
Empty backfield for Brett Howery to start things off here. On the far side, Domingo Ramirez, Mark Bishop there in the center, and Nicholas Nahara, the closest line. Brett Howery has some time, has some space. He's going to sling this one out to a nice open receiver, Domingo Ramirez. That's going to be a 1st down, Wolverines.
Pass is complete for Ramirez.
Ball going to be placed right about that 49-yard line.
Ball to the 49-yard line will be 1st down and 10 for the
Offensive line for the Wolverines, again, doing a fantastic job, giving Brett a lot of time and a lot of space there. Brett Howery keeping his eyes downfield. Had some green space in front of him. Looked like he might have run a run, but Domingo Ramirez was open for him, and he's able to sling that one out here. Here we go with the handoff. Tackled in the backfield.
Ford Southwick on the carry. Cooper Kelso on the stop for the Panthers. That's going to be
Cord Southwick taken down in the backfield there.
Bring up 2nd down and 12 for Garber. Ball's on the 37-yard line.
So Cord Southwick, another one of those players that Coach Hughes is looking to use and try to get some positive plays out here. He's going to stay to the right of Brett Howery right now. Brett looking to throw, has time, throws this one up. Mark Bishop past his guy. Oh, and it's through his hands. Mark able to get by his defender, but unable to bring that one down. It was right there for the taking for the Wolverines. So that'll bring third down and long. 12 yards to go here for the Wolverines. And you got to connect on those. That would have been something. Number 30, the one in coverage listed here as Kyson Davis, but I'm not sure that's entirely correct here. But that's what we're going to go with because that's what the program says. Domingo Ramirez is going to take the wide receiver screen, get a stiff arm, but only get back to the original line of scrimmage, setting up a 4th and 10. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, 0-0 here at the First State Bank Stadium in Palm Creek Hunter. You're watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Scordo.tv. Find out more at scordo.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
It's a 0-0 game here in the second quarter. 4th down and long coming up here for the Wolverines. Brett Howery's taking the field. Needs about 10 yards to keep the Wolverines on the field and moving this ball down. It'll be an empty backfield for him. This time the wind is going against him, so we'll see how that works. Missed on a long connection to Mark Bishop on 2nd down. Brett looking to throw, has time. He's going to throw this one up here, trying to look for Seth Smith. Seth Smith gets the separation, brings this one down, and that is a Garber Wolverines first down. It'll be 1st down and 10, ball at the 11-yard line for the Wolverines. As Brett Howery says, wind in my face, not a problem. Seth Smith with a crafty move to get that little bit of separation. And the Wolverines looking to put some points on the board here. Cord Southwick in motion. He's going to get this one, tries to make a move upfield. He might be back to the line of scrimmage there. Maybe a little miscommunication. This is something that the Wolverines, again, are trying to work through here as Cord was going behind Brett, and it kind of made for an awkward exchange. So that'll be 2nd down and 10. Trevin Blazer in there as the fullback. Mark Bishop as the running back. Domingo Ramirez out wide left. Seth Smith as your tight end. Brett Howery. And he's going to get some free 5 yards here, making things get a little bit closer. And Brett will go back to the coach and see if that changes the play.
Going to have offsides against the Panthers.
Ball now placed at the 7-yard line, half the distance to the goal.
2nd down and 5.
Wolverines staying in that same formation. Brett handing off to Mark. Mark moving behind Bishop, trying to look for that outside corner. Gets taken down but does get it closer to a first down and the goal line for the Wolverines. Ball's going to be at the 5. Third down here as Banks on the tackle. Wolverines in a unique position where they can get a first down without scoring. Chester now in the backfield for the Wolverines. Brett going to throw it over to the corner and does find his man, Domingo Ramirez. Beautiful throw from Brett Howery over the Panthers and in the score. That's 6 for your Garber Wolverines. And we're going to see Sean Weibling's, nope. It is still kind of a heavy package. It's going to be a little bit of a Wildcat package, but it's not quite the Sean Weibling special of all the big guys coming in. But Domingo Ramirez is going to be back there for the Wolverines. Calling Mark Bishop in motion. Going to keep it himself, run up the middle, and that is 2 points for the Garber Wolverines. Now up 8-0 with 10:09 here in the second quarter. Low-scoring game here for the Garber Wolverines, but up top. And we're going to take a break as the wind kicks up here on Garber Wolverines TV.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack.
We're set here to kick off. It's going to be Ramsey kicking it off for the Wolverines. Ashton Banks way deep there for the Panthers. Ball falls off the tee. Pretty windy. Panthers coach calling up Banks. Going against the wind, this is going to be an interesting kick here. And we're going to see a squib kick. It's going to be collected by the Panthers just past the halfway mark, but they're going to mark it right at the 50, so it'll be 1st and 10. We'll see what the Panthers can do now that the wind is to their back. See if Teft is going to try his hand to get behind this Wolverines defense with 10:09 here to go in the second quarter. Referees discussing something on the field, making sure everything is set up correctly. Play clock has stopped as they try to get this one. I think maybe a mix-up in the balls here. As that's what it was. The kickoff ball for the Garber Wolverines went to the wrong side, so they got that one back over to the Wolverines. Teft calling his guy in motion here. He's going to pitch it to number 30. 30's going to get a couple yards here as Ramsey, Blazer, and company are all over that one. Seth Smith in the action as well. That'll be 2nd and 8 here for the Panthers.
Wolverine territory be 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Mitchell back there behind Teft. We're going to have number 11 in motion. Snap is on the way. Pitch over to Mitchell. Mitchell going to try to cover things back up. He's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's back to being 3rd down and 10 now. Loss of 2. Wolverines just blowing up the play there in the backfield. Mitchell having to do some fancy footwork just to get to where he was. His white jerseys flying around today for this Wolverines defense. Brody Schuerman lining out wide. Ramsey with, Nicholas Nahara is on coverage there. Ramsey's on the slot guy. Teft looking to pass. He's going to be under pressure. We're going to have a flag for holding, and then we're going to see the ball just go up in the air. It's either going to be 3rd down and long, or it's going to be 4th down. We'll see what they have here. As it was, so it looks like we're seeing hands go both ways. Waiting for the official call here. I definitely saw the hold. So there's the hold against the Panthers, and then it's going to be a hold against the Wolverines. That's going to set up a 3rd down, another 3rd down. We got a repeat, 3rd and 10. Someone in the backfield, I think maybe it was, I'm not even going to call him out because I don't even know if that's accurate, but I think one of our defensive backs of the Wolverines caught holding. And they'll set up 3rd down again here. Teft taking the snap, looking to go to his right, and he is going to be swarmed by a pack of Wolverines and taken down by Trevin Blazer. Teft takes the snap and looks around, and he has white jerseys in his face. So it looks like the Panthers are going to punt this one away as number 5, Cole Chavez, comes out here in the punt formation. Mark Bishop's going to go back to receive this. And normally you see teams go for it around these 50-yard lines, but I think the Panthers feeling pretty good about their defense to try to pin the Wolverines deep. This one almost blocked. This one's going to end up bouncing out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. And that is where the ref stops. So it'll be 1st and 10 here with 7:34 left to go in the half. Wolverines up 8-0 right now, and a little bit of a low-scoring game than the Wolverines are used to. Mark Bishop next to Brett Howard. You're going to see Domingo Ramirez lined out wide, right? Trevin Blazer on one side of the line and Seth Smith out on the other side. Brett fakes this one, keeps this one, has a line of blockers, does a little move, stays upright, and he's going to run out of bounds. But not until he gets a Garber. Wolverines 1st down. Showing a little shiftiness there for the Wolverines and running behind the big guys. We'll see the same formation. Lots of things you can do in a formation like this, and we are going to see the handoff to Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop shuffling his feet, pulling up for a couple yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And see where they mark this one. Yeah, so we'll say 2nd down and 8 here.
Down to the 46-yard line. The 2nd down and 8.
Wolverines flipping the formation here. Now Domingo Ramirez is going to run out to the right-hand side. A little bit of confusion as play clock's now at 16. They have some time, so Domingo back out to the left. So it is still a flipped formation with Blazer there on the left-hand side. Howery looking to throw. Gets this one to a wide-open Seth Smith. Seth with having a block, but Domingo able to move around that. Got one guy to beat. He's on his feet, and that is going to be a touchdown. Garber Wolverines. Seth Smith finding himself wide open there, and then a fantastic downfield block by Domingo Ramirez, springing him open for that last 15 yards. And a Garber Wolverines touchdown. We've got the 2-point conversion coming up here. Brett Howery staying in. Domingo wide outright. Mark Bishop to the right of Howery. Howery's going to keep this one. Running to the right. Has some space. Getting to the corner. He's going to be in, and that is another 2 points. It is now 16-0 here at the First State Bank. Your Garber Wolverines up top. And you are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
Burn mark or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
We're back here at the First State Bank Stadium in Pond Creek, Hunter, Oklahoma. Ramsey set to kick off for the Wolverines. 2 quick touchdowns here in the second quarter. Less than 6 minutes, they managed to score twice, get both 2-point conversions, so it's 16-0 as this kick is going to go down. It is a live ball. Pond Creek Hunter finally able to jump on it about the 32-yard line. Chavez able to down that kickoff, but that could have been pretty dangerous for the Panthers. Not sure if the Wolverines coaches will be happy with that kick or if they want to see more hustle coming from the Wolverines, as that ball wasn't cleanly collected and they could have charged down and got themselves another possession, but I think they'll take backing up the Panthers here. This defense doing a pretty good job today. So far, holding it to 0 points and not a lot of production coming out from the home team here. Taft and Mitchell making up the backfield here for the Panthers. Taft letting Mitchell know what the play is. Calling his man in motion. We're going to see Taft looking to pass, has a guy in front of him. This pass is going to go incomplete. Ramsey in coverage, and Taft is probably going to be happy that that one was thrown at the feet because Ramsey was in front of the wide receiver there. Ashton Banks was in motion, I believe the intended target there. Banks in slot. Number 2, Schurman, Brody Schurman, is now in motion. He's going to run out to the other side. Nicholas Nahara covering him up on that side. Taft in shotgun. Mitchell behind him. 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell has some players in front of him. He's got some space, and he's going to pick up a few yards before Domingo Ramirez tackles him. And it looks like they are going to give him first down on there. Yep, so they're moving the chain, so they'll be first down for the Panthers. Panthers with a good job locking up that interior line from the Wolverines. It looked like Mitchell had a break free there. And once he got to the second level, Domingo Ramirez able to take him down. Ramsey for the Wolverines calling out some defensive play calls and stuff that he's seeing as we're going to see Banks in motion. Taft going to throw it out to him. Banks going to have to do some fancy footwork, doesn't get it there, and it looks like he'll be tackled for about a loss of 1 on the play, so there'll be 2nd and 11 coming up here for Pond Creek Hunter.
Going to lose about a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Panthers from the 41-yard line.
Cooper Hughes headed to the sidelines. Cord Southwood coming in on that line for the Wolverines. Banks and Davis out wide for Pond Creek Hunter. Taft looking at the sideline, getting the play called. Still 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Trying to get the play out. There's 5 seconds now. 3 seconds. Snap is away. Taft rolling to his right. And Mark Bishop with the pass breakup. Banks the intended target.
Pass intended for Ashton Banks. Going to be broken up by Bishop.
Bishop doing a wonderful job getting in front of that one. You got to wonder if he was thinking maybe if he just got there a hairpin earlier, that could have been 6 as there was nobody in front of him. And we know Mark Bishop's got the speed to get there. We'll see empty backfield here on 3rd and 11 for the Panthers. And they're going to switch things up here. 20 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time. Davis out to the left. Schurman out wide with Nicholas Nahara covering him up. Banks here with Mark Bishop. Some motion. Taft looking to his right. Now he's going to look, throws it up. Nahara getting his hand in there and going to deflect that one, bringing up 4th and 11 for the Panthers. As Schurman was the intended target.
That'll bring up 4th down for the Panthers, 4th and 11.
And the punting unit coming out here for the Panthers. With 4:29 left to go here in the half. Garber Wolverines up 16-0. And looking to continue the long, hard work and winning this game here. Division play, 2 5-1 teams right in the middle of their division right now. Punt is away from Chavez. It's nice. It's high. Mark Bishop is going to let this one bounce behind him, and that was the right decision as it goes into the end zone for the touchback.
Chavez's punt goes into the end zone.
The wind coming from that side of the field. So Mark Bishop trusting that the wind was going to carry that the rest of the way in. They're going to start with the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
The 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines.
.420 on the clock here. Wolverines doing a better job in the air than they have all season. Brett Howery finding his players in open space. He's going to continue throwing to Mark. Mark has a block from Domingo. He's going to run upfield. He'll pick up about 8 or 9 on the play. Depends on if they give him that extra little stretch he did at the end. Looks like it'll be about 8 yards here where it's marked. Nope, we are going to get 9 yards out of that. Set down 2nd and 1. Whole playbook open here on 2nd and 1. See what they like to do. We got Mark Bishop on the close side of the screen. He's got Banks in coverage. Banks respecting the speed. Even though it's only 1 yard to gain, he is about 10 yards off of where Mark Bishop is. Howery on the empty backfield. Chester's going to join him. It is going to be handoff to Chester. Chester makes a move to the left. He's going to get that 1st down for the Wolverines. Move it up to the 36-yard line. That'll be 1st down, Wolverines. Seth Smith going out wide now for the Wolverines. Blazer staying closer to the line. He's just on Jackson Weibling's left. Howery looking to pass. Throws it up to Blazer. Blazer with a juggling catch and then moving the ball forward. It's going to be shy of a first down, but it is a 9-yard pickup. Blazer. Good pass by Howery. Blazer had to do a couple double taps there as I think the ball got to his chest before he thought his hands were able to react.
Going to go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Be second down and about a yard.
Seth Smith staying out wide right here for the Wolverines. Chester in the backfield. Howery taking this, handing it off to Chester. Chester with a fancy move, going to get that first down for the Wolverines. Moving the ball up now to about the 49-yard line.
Chester on the carry. Carlos Robinson on the stop for the Panthers.
So far, a nice drive here from the Wolverines. 2:45 left to go in the half. Empty backfield. Mark Bishop, Domingo Ramirez, Seth Smith out here lining up. Howery throwing it out to Mark. Mark's going to take this one. Cooper Hughes sets up the block. Mark Bishop falling behind him. And that is that's an 8-yard pickup. So another good gain there from the Wolverines.
Cole Mitchell on the stop for the Panthers.
No huddle coming here from the Wolverines, as they're going to try a similar lineup here, but on the short side of the field. Brett Howery telling Mark what the play is. In shotgun, calls Mark in motion. Brett looking towards Mark, now looking to the right. He's got some time, got plenty of time. He's going to launch this one over. That one's caught by Domingo Ramirez, who makes a move. Two Panthers take each other out, and that's going to be a touchdown. Garber Wolverines.
Pass is complete for Domingo Ramirez. Going to be in for the
Domingo Ramirez getting by his guy. Has a tough time bringing it in, but then when he does, it was a Panther crime against each other as the players run into each other, and then he had a wall of blockers for the rest of the way in. He's going to stay in. It's going to be the Wildcat formation here. You got Nicholas Nahara and Mark Bishop out wide left as Domingo Ramirez sets to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to make a move into the inside. That's another 2 points there for the Wolverines. It's now 24-0 with 1:38 to go here in the half on Garber Wolverines TV.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
We're back here at the First State Bank Stadium in Pond Creek, Hunter. 1:38 to go. Garber Wolverines up 24-0 here as Ramsey's set to kick this one off for the Wolverines. This is going to be a squib kick. This is cleanly taken. Ball at the 48-yard line for a 1st and 10 Panthers right now as Brody Schuerman falls on the kick. I'm sure the Panthers will take that last kick they had, went by their players, set them back a little bit. Panthers looking to get something going here on offense against this Garber Wolverines defense that's been suffocating them. Holding them 0 points so far and not a lot of first downs on the day. Nahara in coverage against Schuerman, closest to your screen. Cord Southwick and Seth Smith, your defensive edges, and Cooper Hughes on the interior. But we're going to get a timeout for the Garber Wolverines, and we'll take a timeout here on Garber Wolverines TV as well.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation.
Quick timeout from the Garber Wolverines here on a 1st and 10. Coach Hughes must have not have liked the defensive setup he has, but he does keep that same defensive line from before. Court Southwick, Cooper Hughes, and Seth Smith, Nahara, and Mark Bishop out here on coverage on the closest side. Ramsey on the far side in motion. We're going to see that screen behind the line of scrimmage, and the Wolverines sniffing this one out. Seth Smith starting it, and Blazer finishing it. That'll be a tackle for a loss and another timeout from the Wolverines. So now it's apparent what's happening. The Wolverines very confident in their defense, want another chance to put a score up here in the first half. It's a minute 29 to go. And they've used their second timeout. They've got one timeout left here, and it's a second down. So they're looking to get this ball back from the Panthers, who have a 2nd and 14 to go. We're going to stay here because we just took that timeout, but it is a good game so far from the Wolverines and division play here. Garber with the win last week against Pioneer is ahead of Pond Creek Hunter, who did lose to Laverne. Both teams, though, 5-1, but in the standings separated by those 2 games. So Wolverines looking to go 2-0, and this would put Pond Creek Hunter at 0-2 if the score holds with the Wolverines on top. So here we go with second down, empty backfield for the Panthers. Pair of receivers on either side, and we'll see Banks in motion. Taft looking to pass, looking for the screen, having to run out from Court Southwick, has some space. Jackson Weibling is going to push him out of bounds, though, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The run out of bounds, saving a timeout, actually, for the Wolverines.
Number 57, Jackson Weibling.
You got to wonder if Taft was supposed to stay in bounds there and keep the clock running to avoid the Wolverines getting another possession here. So that'll be 3rd and 9 now for the Panthers. 1:22 on the clock. Taft calling out to the right-hand side of his wide receivers, taking this one, empty backfield, gets this one away quickly into the center of the field. That will be a Panthers first down with the ball at the 40-yard line. Davis catching that one. Domingo Ramirez with the stop. Now we'll see the clock run. 1:15 here, and now that it's set up, now the clock will start running. Empty backfield. Taft looking to pass, has Jackson Weibling moving backwards, having to get away, looking to his left, and he's going to run out of bounds as Blazer licking his chops to close that one down. That's going to be a big loss all the way back to the 46-yard line is where Taft found himself. Jackson Weibling just pushing him further and further back. It's going to set up a 2nd and very long here for the Panthers. They're going to keep that same set, though, with the 2 wide receivers on either side, empty backfield. 2nd and 17 to go here for the Panthers. Taft taking the snap. Going to be under pressure again. Running to the right, throws it across the middle. This one's going to be incomplete as Banks was the intended target and Mark Bishop in coverage. Now set up 3rd and 17 with 55 seconds to go. Interesting turn of events as the Wolverines were trying to preserve some clock to go. And now we'll see the Panthers take a timeout with the 3rd and 17. And now we will take a timeout with 55 seconds to go here on Garber Wolverines TV.
We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
We're back from a Pond Creek Hunter timeout. 55 seconds left to go here in the half. Garber Wolverines up 24-0 as the Panthers get a first down but then move their way backwards. Setting up a scenario with one timeout left for the Wolverines that they should have some clock here to work with if the Panthers can't get another first down. Empty backfield for Taft. Taft looking to throw. Cooper Hughes in his face, gonna throw this one away. This one's caught by Davis, and the ball is on the ground, and the Wolverines recover. Blazer jumping on the ball, and this is gonna be Wolverines' ball after Davis gets popped by the Wolverines defense. That ball comes loose, and we're gonna see a first down and 10 at the Panthers' 22-yard line with 43 seconds and a timeout to go here for the Wolverines. See what Coach Hughes and that offense sets as Ramsey getting some praise on the sideline from his coaches.
Ball comes to rest at the 22-yard line.
As he was responsible for knocking that one out. Now he's going to go in and he's going to be a wide receiver in the slot there for the Wolverines. Chester in the backfield with Howery. Seth Smith as a tight end on the right-hand side. Domingo Ramirez out wide left. Howery with the wind in his face, looking to pass, has some time, moving, got a guy in his face. He's going to have to run out of bounds to stop this clock, and that's what he does, and that's going to be a Garber Wolverines first down as well. 35 seconds to go now. Smart decision here from Howery, making sure that moves. There's not a lot of time on the clock, so you need both a first down and to run out of bounds. Make sure that clock stays stopped, preserve that timeout. Ball at the 33-yard line rather, of the Wolverines. Domingo Ramirez out wide right. Chester to the right of Howery. Howery takes the snap, surveys the field. Looking to throw. Chester giving him a block to keep the outside. We're going to throw this one out of bounds. Preserve some of that clock. 8 seconds off the clock there. 27 seconds left to go here in the half. 2nd and 10. Chester moving off. Cord Southwick moving on.
Pass will be incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Cord Southwick is going to move out wide right. Ramsey in the slot. Seth Smith and Domingo Ramirez on the far side of your screen. Empty backfield for Howery. Howery with the quick pass out to Seth. Seth has some blockers. Seth is going to move. Seth is going to get a first down for the Garber Wolverines. Stopping the clock. 20 seconds left to go here. Ball is going to be placed at the 44-yard line of the Wolverines, and they'll set up a 1st and 10. Again, the wind is coming at the Wolverines right now, making what could end up being a Hail Mary situation a bit interesting for the Wolverines. We'll see what they do here play clock at 15 seconds as the Wolverines look to get set. Cord Southwick to the right of Howery right now. Domingo and Ramsey communicating what they're supposed to do as Cord Southwick is going to carry this one. He's going to go up the left. He's going to get a first down here, it looks like, for the Wolverines, as we're actually going to see the play clock keep rolling here with 10 seconds to go. Not using the timeout, 5 seconds to go. And now we're going to see the clock stop from the spiked ball. And now set up probably the last play that we might see here. Wolverines not opting to use the timeout there after the run. Feels a little bit interesting to me, as you had some time. So Pond Creek Hunter is going to do them a favor and use their timeout, giving them even more time to think about it. And hey, why don't you think about it as well here on Garber Wolverines TV?
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage.
So I think some confusion with the spot there led to the Wolverines not taking a timeout. And you're going to see the Panthers in prevent defense here with 6 seconds left and an empty backfield for the Wolverines. As the Wolverines look to probably take up the entire clock. Brett Howery with plenty of time, waiting for his wide receivers to get there. He's going to have to move. He's going to launch this one up, and it's over the head of Cord Southwick. That's going to fall incomplete. And your halftime score is Garber Wolverines 24, Pond Creek Hunter 0. We'll be back after the half here on Garber Wolverines TV.
If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
We're back in action here for the second half at the First State Bank here in Pond Creek Hunter, Oklahoma. The Garber Wolverines up top here 24-0 with Cooper Hughes set to kick off for the Wolverines.
Number 33, Cooper Hughes.
The end of the second half, Wolverines unable to get more points on the board, but we're going to see Cooper Hughes with a big boot out. Collected right about that 10-yard line, 11-yard line is Banks, and Banks is going to have to do some fancy footwork and tries to pull away Trevin Blazer with the tackle, though, right about the 24-yard line for the Panthers. The Panthers offense having some tough sledding here against the Wolverine defense. Held to 0 points in the first half. Going to try to get something going here as the Panthers team full of some seniors, but just again, unable to move the ball consistently. A few first downs in the first half, but not enough consistency. In the time that they did get down to the red zone, the Wolverines were able to hold them and turnover on downs. So here we go with the beginning of the second half as Teft is back there with Mitchell. He's going to take it, go to his right, look to throw. Gets this one away. That was Davis, unable to pull that one in. Domingo Ramirez finishing off the play to make sure that wasn't going to be a completion. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Mitchell walking back over. The Panthers not looking to expedite here with 28 seconds on the play clock. Get the play call from the sideline. Teft passing it over to number 2, Brody Schurman out wide left. Davis and Banks here on the right. Mitchell behind Teft. Teft looking to throw. Has some time. Gets this one up. Domingo Ramirez swatting this one down. Coach fired up on the sidelines. Now set up 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers. Cord Southwick coming in for Cooper Hughes. Teft having some rare time back there as the Wolverines defensive line has been back in his lap almost the entire game, given some time, but he is throwing against the wind coming in from that south side here. As Coach going up to the numbers there to give the play call for the Panthers. See some motion. Teft rolling out to his right. Gonna throw this one up. Finds Davis. who's going to get behind Domingo Ramirez. Ramsey, the last guy to beat. Ramsey with a shoestring tackle, saving what was going to be a touchdown for the Panthers. That is a first down, and then some, though. Ball placed at the 32-yard line. Panthers going no huddle here. Mitchell wondering why we're not getting this play over a little bit quicker here, behind Teft. And we're going to see free 5 yards as the defensive line for the Wolverines jumps early there. So it'll be first down and 5 here. That left side of the defensive line. Get caught on the hard count. See, first and 5 at the 27. Chavez Banks out wide right. Sherman out wide left. Teft looking at the run. Gets away from Cord Southwick. Blazer, though, getting in on the tackle. It's going to be a tackle for a loss, setting up 2nd and 6 by the looks of it. See where they spot this one. Yeah, it was a ball. Ball's going to stay at, there we go. Now we're seeing it move back to the 29-yard line here. So it'll be 2nd down and 6. Ramsey running over to cover Chavez. Nahara out in coverage on the other side. Teft keeping this one, pitches this to Mitchell. A little bit of a dangerous pitch, and Domingo Ramirez is there to make the tackle. Loss of a couple on this one. That's going to set up 3rd down and about 8, it looks like, as Mitchell a little slow to get up from the tackle. Mentioned that was a bit of a dangerous pitch. That was behind Mitchell and behind Teft, which meant that would have been a live ball if Mitchell wasn't able to bring that one in. We'll have 3rd down and 8 here. Coming up as Banks and Davis swap spots out wide. Well, both of them in the slot position, rather. Empty backfield for Teft. He's going to have Blazer in his face, gets away the screen inside, and that one's tackled for about gain of 1, setting up 4th down. Wolverines coaches coming out there and giving some encouragement for their defense here to set up a 4th down stop here with 9:09 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 25 seconds on the play clock as Teft comes over, gets the coach's signal. Empty backfield again. Wide receivers from the top of your screen down is going to be Sherman, Davis, Banks, and Chavez. Wolverines defense largely remains the same. Pass is going to be up, looking for Davis, and it's going to fall incomplete. Panthers looking for the flag. They won't find one. And that will be Garber Wolverines' ball. As Domingo Ramirez in coverage. Davis, the intended target. Incomplete, 1st down for the Wolverines. Fans now getting into the refereeing as well from the sidelines. Ball at the 28-yard line here for the Wolverines as Colton Deeds coming in at running back. Trevin Blazer. Got Domingo Ramirez close to the screen. Seth Smith out on the line next to Cooper Hughes as a tight end. Trevin Blazer to the right of Brett Howery. Looking at the wristband, making the play call. Brett hands this off to Blazer. Blazer running over to the left-hand side. Unable to stay upright, but a big gain there on 1st down will set up a 2nd and short.
out to the 37-yard line.
Ball at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 2.
Second and 2 here for the Wolverines. Keeping about the same formation. And we're going to see a flag, and it's going to be against the Panthers, setting up a free first down here for the Wolverines. Colton Deeds running out, Chester running on. As the referees throw up the call to the PA system. Ball placed at the 42-yard line of the Wolverines as a 1st and 10 with 8:02 left to go here at the First State Bank Stadium. Third quarter. Clock starting to roll now. Howery pitches it out to Chester. Chester going to follow the blocks, makes it by the one guy. He's going to get tackled after a gain of about 9. Some of our away fans over on our side here are calling for a better block there. That would have opened up Chester even further. But that is a 2nd down and 1 here for the Wolverines. Domingo Ramirez out wide left. Trevin Blazer now lining up in a tight end position outside Jackson Weibling. Seth Smith still on the other side next to Cooper Hughes. Chester next to Brett. Domingo Ramirez in motion. Going to be to Domingo Ramirez. He's going to follow his blocks. He has some fancy moves. We are going to see a flag come in, and that's probably going to bring it back.
We have a flag on the play.
As we'll wait for the official call, but where that flag was thrown tells me it was probably a hold. And as you see, there's the holding call, and the Wolverines moving backwards. We'll see where they end up marking this, but you might have heard the cheer from the home crowd as that one does get called.
That'll back the ball up to the 42-yard line.
So ball back at the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
2nd down, about 11.
Broadcast or PA says 11. We'll go with that as well as Domingo Ramirez runs out to the left side of Brett Howery. Trevin Blazer to the left of Howery, Chester behind him. Chester's going to go in motion. Blazer's going to take this over to the right-hand side, looking to make some contact. Short yardage gain there. So it'll be 3rd down and about 7 here in a very windy day at Palm Creek Hunter. Ball placed just shy of the 45. Colton Deeds runs on, runs off. Ramsey's going to come onto the field. He's going to go wide left. Single wide receiver set here for the Wolverines. 2 tight ends. Howery in shotgun. Calls Ramsey in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Domingo Ramirez. Domingo Ramirez can't get by his guy. That will set up 4th down and 8 after a loss of 1. Sherman with the tackle. Wolverines looking to keep the offense out on the field with 6:16 to go and a 24-point lead. Wolverines being a little aggressive here near midfield. Ramsey and Domingo Ramirez out to the left. Blazer, the running back. It's going to be a fake to Blazer. Howery with some time. Howery having to escape the pocket. Needs to get this one away. Can't take a sack. And he's going to throw that one out of bounds. And we're going to have some discussion on whether or not that was an intentional grounding, it looks like, between the Panthers coach and the line judge. Line judge explaining where the pocket was. And that'll be 1st down and 10 now for Pond Creek Hunter. Shades of the first quarter where it was 0-0 as neither team's offense could get going. 5:50 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. As the Panthers looking to make some adjustments perhaps as Noah Crouch was on the field, now off the field. Banks, Davis out wide left. Mitchell behind Taft. Shoreman lined up with Nicholas Nahara on the close side of your screen. Play clock down to 10. Panthers with 4 seconds to snap, 3 seconds to snap, 1 second. Gets this one away. Taft under pressure from Seth. Having a run. Blazer making him go back even further. Mitchell going to find himself open. Weibling unable to make the tackle in the backfield, but Domingo Ramirez comes up. All that effort is only going to bring up about 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Cole Mitchell on the carry. Ramirez on the tackle for the Wolverines.
Taft able to stay away from those Wolverines and find Mitchell on the opposite side of the field. Ball now placed at the 42-yard line of the Wolverines. Setting up a 2nd and 8 here for the Panthers. Plenty of time now on the clock, 15 seconds on the play clock. Taft takes this, surveying to his left, under pressure, gets this one away, but just barely, as Domingo Ramirez throwing on the pressure with Jackson Weimling. I'll set up a 3rd down and 8.
Pass will be incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 8, Palm Creek Hunter.
Taft going over to the coach, getting some thoughts in on what needs to happen here on 3rd down, as we're going to see Cord Southwick come in, and we will see a timeout for the Panthers, and we'll take a timeout here as well on Garber Wolverines TV.
That's timeout, Panthers.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices.
Welcome back here to the First State Bank Stadium, home of the Panthers, on a 3rd and 8 coming up here for the home team. After a timeout, we've seen Palm Creek Hunter use up the play clock quite extensively, and we're going to see under pressure Seth Smith and Cord Southwick getting the sack there for the Wolverines all the way back to the 50. That's going to set up a 4th down and long situation for a Panthers defense that hasn't been able to do something. Actually, there is a flag on the field, so this might be against the Wolverines if it's in coverage. See what goes here, if it's going to be a 4th down and 14, as the referees make a decision here. See what the play call is, as Wolverines defense starting to kind of back up there, so we are going to see it move forward here. We're going to make sure the clock stops, and that might get fixed here in a little bit. But we're going to have holding against the defense. That'll set up an automatic 1st down, and the ball placed at the 32-yard line. So what should have been a great sack there by Seth Smith and Cord Southwick erased by defensive holding, and we're going to get that play clock, or we're going to get the game clock fixed here, as it was still running during that flag. So they're trying to work out how much time should be on the clock, as we'll wait for them to do that. You've got Cord Southwick, Cooper Hughes, Seth Smith on the line, Ramsey, Blazer, Domingo Ramirez, Mark Bishop, and Nicholas Nahara out on defense for the Wolverines. Currently holding the home team, the Panthers, to 0 points as they do put the clock back to right. 4:45 left to go here in the third quarter. And 1st and 10 coming up here for the Panthers. Taft getting the play call from the coach. Mitchell behind him. Davis wide out right. Banks in the slot on the right-hand side. That'll be Schurman out wide left with Ramsey. Under pressure by Seth Smith, and this one's up. Incomplete pass is what they're going to call, as Cord Southwick and Seth Smith once again get into the backfield. Taft able to at least make the throwing motion, and as it gets batted in the air, incomplete. Yard marker is confused what's going on. It was an incomplete pass. I'll bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. No, it looked like it could have been a sack, but it wasn't. Good pressure, though, from the Wolverines. Second and 10, play clock down to 21 seconds. And as I mentioned before, the Panthers being very deliberate in getting these play calls, which you got to think is something that's going to need to change as the time keeps ticking away here and you're down 24-0. Taft calling Banks in motion. Looking to pass. Throws this one up, looking for Davis. Davis is going to get the call with Nahara in coverage. Nahara looking around at the refs, wondering what he needs to do different there. Nahara needs to, I believe, look back a little bit earlier as underthrown pass here from Teft to Davis kind of drew that penalty, pass interference, setting up a 1st down. In the red zone for only the 2nd time this game. Ball on the 18-yard line. The Panthers looking to put something on the board here. You probably hear the home crowd. We are sitting outside today. A couple other broadcasts going on inside the booth. Banks in motion to the left side. Teft looking to pass. Tosses this one up to Mitchell. Mitchell has to get by Domingo Ramirez, and Domingo Ramirez says nope. And we have laundry on the field. We'll see what that one's called. Doubt that's going to be working out in the Panthers' favor. So we'll see what the official call is. Perhaps I'm wrong here as I'm waiting for the white hat to tell me what's going on from the line judge. But we are going to see, yeah, it looks like it's going to be the illegal shift. I know it's called as a false start, but a false start would be a dead ball play. And they allowed that play to develop, so that one is going to be an illegal shift, bringing up 1st down again, 15.
1st down and 15 for Palm Creek Hunter from the 23-yard line.
So Wolverines defense holding a shutout right now, wants to keep that going. Ramsey out with Browerman on the left side of the offense. Davis, Nahara lined up here close to the screen. Banks and Mark Bishop in that slot position. Trevin Blazer, Domingo Ramirez. As you're going to see Banks try to take this one over to on the left-hand side and moves it forward. He's going to get by, get it just in front of that original line to gain. So about to pick up a 6 or 7 on the play, setting up a 2nd down and 8. Palm Creek Hunter not using the ground game a lot this game. We'll see if that switches as they get closer to the goal line. Cooper Hughes comes in. Cord Southwick goes out.
Need to make a quick announcement. If you ride the bus, you need to be headed towards the school. Keep All bus riders head back toward the school.
Pond Creek Hunter not on fall break yet, so they had a packed house here with some of the kids. Going to be leaving via the bus here, an empty backfield, and Jackson Weibling offering the pressure, throwing it up. Davis is going the other end of this, Nahara on coverage. That is going to be a Pond Creek Hunter touchdown. Giving those bus riders a little bit of love before they have to leave. On a windy day here in Pond Creek Hunter. Beautiful fall day if that wind wasn't going on there. That's 6 points for the home team with 3:33 left to go here in the third quarter. For those who love repetition, 3-3-3-3. 2-point conversion coming up here for the Panthers. Mitchell's going to stay, it looks like, in the backfield right now. He'll line up actually as a tight end, empty backfield, and we're going to see a dead ball as a delay of game. It finally came to, they've been really toying with that game or the play clock, and this one's going to drive them further back. So they'll get the play clock set down to 25 again and see what the Panthers can come up with after they got moved back 5 yards.
They'll move the ball back a little bit.
Still on the point after attempt here for the Panthers.
Panthers are going to line up for a 2-point
Mitchell
conversion.
behind Teft. Yeah, we're going to see a false start moving them further back.
Have a false start against the Panthers.
Coach of the Panthers not happy with his team here after they scored a touchdown, moving the wrong direction here to get 2 points. Back-to-back penalties. And we're gonna have a little powwow with the White Hats and the coaches. What's going on? And if they're gonna take a break, we'll take a break here as well on Garber Wolverines TV.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high.
All right, we're back in action here. Still the point after attempt. Referee talking with both coaches, making sure both sides understand what's going on, understand the rules, get things under control here with 3:33 left to go here in the third quarter. 24-6 game here with this point after attempt. Empty backfield for Teft as Davis goes in motion. Teft looking to his right, throws this one up in the corner of end zone, looking for it. It's going to be batted down. No good. Domingo Ramirez knocking that one down after back-to-back penalties. We'll still have a 24-6 game here. And the Panthers will be kicking this one off only for the second time this game. Looking to get this one a little bit closer. We'll see if they opt to kick it deep. Mark Bishop usually back there for the Wolverines. Not usually a smart decision to get the ball in his hands if you're the opponent. So he's got enough speed to burn you. So we'll see if they opt to go short here. Down 18 points currently. So could turn on a dime if the Wolverines offense can't get something to go. And they didn't have any points in the first quarter, exploded in the second quarter. Haven't had anything go here in the third quarter so far. They are playing with the wind to their back here at the First State Bank Stadium, as Chavez will be kicking this off for the Panthers. And it does look like Mark's going to be taking a break, and Ramsey will be taking this one deep for the Wolverines. Refs getting things settled there for the Panthers to kick things off as the wind kicks up here. And again, Chavez here will be kicking into the wind. And that front line of the Wolverines better be ready. Colton D, Jackson Wyvlin, Cooper Hughes, and you also have number 0, Hayden Timberlake out there, the front line. See if it makes the ball, if the ball bounces past them. So we do see a little squib kick, jumping on it and getting hit. Looks like this might be Panthers ball. I see the Panthers sidelines pretty excited as they try to sort things through here. See who comes up with the ball. As the squib kick looks to have been, we'll see how this gets called. Waiting for it. Waiting for the phone call. See where it goes. It looks like it is going to be Panthers first down as they get the onside kick. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 48-yard line for the Panthers, able to recover that. Couldn't tell you who, as by the time things cleared, things were fairly empty. So Taft is going to get the play call. Do have number 7 coming in, Noah Crouch as a tight end. Davis in motion. Pass out to Davis. Wolverines seeing that one. We're going to see the hat come off and a flag come out. And see what this is.
We have a flag on the play.
As ref is going to go over to Coach Hughes. So we're going to have holding against the offense. The Panthers it's going to be declined after a loss of 2 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 12 here. So Coach Hughes opting just to move the down rather than give him a first down and 15 or so. Could be where the hold was as well. See how it plays out for the Wolverines here. 2nd down and 12 for the Panthers. Mitchell behind Taft. Showerman and Banks out wide right. Taft's going to throw it the opposite direction, looking for Crouch. And that's Caden Ramsey in coverage, making the tackle. No gain. That'll be 3rd and 12. Good job by Caden on that one. Not allowing anything to go there. So it looks like it might be a gain of a yard and when all said and done here. Ball on the 49. Still 3rd and 11 now with 2:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Panthers looking to capitalize on the onside kick that they recovered. Down 18 points here at home against the Garber Wolverines. Nahara and Bishop, the closest defenders to your screen right now. Ramsey on the other side. Taft looking to get somebody in motion. Banks finally going in motion. Snap is away. Taft rolling to his right. Tries to throw this one to Davis, but it's going to fall short. Incomplete. 4th down and 11 coming up here for the Panthers.
That'll bring up 4th down and 11.
Panthers are going to keep the offense out on the field. And Mitchell's going to run back on, taking Showerman off. Or Sherman off. Teft talking with those receivers. Looking back, play clock down to 12. Mentioned that's been a problem for the Panthers this entire game. The plays have just been coming in a little bit later than I think they're comfortable with. They're going to get this one away with 2 seconds on the play clock. Jackson Weibling running by everybody. Cord Southwick unable to get there. Ball gets away. It is going to be intercepted by Nicholas Nahara. He's going to make it all the way down to the 45. That's Garber Wolverines football.
Nicholas Nahara on the interception for the Wolverines.
It'll be first down here for the Wolverines. Ball placed at the 43-yard line, 44. See where the line judge started off at the 43. He's moving it. There we go. So it will be a 43. Line judge is just returning the ball back to the Panthers. And Jason Smith's lining up over the ball right there at the 43-yard line of the Panthers. Wolverines ball. Up 18 points, 1:53 to go here in the third quarter. Brett Howery carrying this one himself, makes a fancy move, going back to the center, has some wide open space. Can he have the speed to beat the three Panthers players? No, but he is going to keep running out of bounds. That's going to be a first down, Wolverines in the red zone. Brett Howery starting off to the right there, makes some moves, runs over to the left-hand side, picks up that first down all by himself. Mark Bishop, the running back there with him. Some excellent blocking up front for the Wolverines. First and 10, ball at the 17-yard line-ish. Howery looking to throw, throws this up to Domingo. Looking for the back corner, not going to get there. Incomplete. Setting up second down and 10. Blazer coming off. Ramsey coming on. Domingo Ramirez trying to get somebody to go get the ball. As play clock hasn't started. There we go. Now the ball's getting set. Play clock should start going here. As Domingo Ramirez is going to come in and stand next to Brett Howery. Cord Southwick as a tight end next to Jackson Weibling. Mark Bishop in the slot. Seth Smith out wide right. $18 seconds on the play clock. Howery's going to take this, hands it off to Domingo Ramirez. Domingo Ramirez is going to bounce this one back to the left-hand side. Keeps the ball, stays upright, and will get about 5 yards on the carry. Getting down to about the 12-yard line. Setting up third down and 5. Mark Bishop is going to run off. Blazer comes back on.
Gain of about 5 yards on the play, bring up third down and 5.
Gord is a tight end over on Cooper Hughes' side. Seth Smith lining out wide left now. Domingo Ramirez as the running back and Blazer as that fullback. Looking at the wristband, getting the play clock play call from the sideline. Wolverines looking to extend their lead here with 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter with the wind to their back. Domingo Ramirez out in motion to the right. Handoff's going to be Blazer going to the left. Blazer bounces off. Panthers player picks up a few yards, setting up a fourth and short situation. That was Crouch with the tackle.
Now bring up fourth down and 3.
Fourth and 3. Same formation to start as it was just a moment ago. And we're going to get a free first down here for the Wolverines as Brett Howery's hard count makes the Panthers jump off sides. That's going to bring up a first and goal situation now for the Wolverines. Ball is going to be placed right about that 5-yard line, or actually right on the 5-yard line. In fact, if anything, it's just past that 5-yard line. First and goal here for the Wolverines. Now 20 seconds to go. We'll see if they put this points up on in the third quarter. If they'll wait for the fourth quarter to see some of this action here. We'll see. Brett Howery in shotgun with Domingo Ramirez. Ramsey now in motion. Snap is going to be away. Brett Howery under immediate pressure. He's going to try to meet to the outside. He's going to make it in for a Garber Wolverines touchdown as time expires in the third quarter. I'll bring it to 30-6 here. Point after attempt pending here. Nice move from Brett Howery to escape pressure and beat his guy to the outside. Mark Bishop coming in. Cord Southwood coming in. Domingo Ramirez staying out there. He's going to start off to the right-hand side. Cord lining up as a running back. Seth Smith as a tight end. Stacked receiver set. Domingo and Mark Bishop out on the right-hand side of Brett Howery. Brett's going to go that way, looking to pass now. He's going to string this one out, throws this one up, and Domingo Ramirez is going to take this one for 2 points for the Garber Wolverines, now up 32-6, as we'll head into the fourth quarter when we come back here on Garber Wolverines TV.
My school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Your Garber Wolverines with the 26-point lead here in the fourth quarter as we start action here at the First State Bank Stadium, home of the Pond Creek Hunter Panthers. The Panthers scoring a touchdown there, getting the onside kick, unable to do anything, and the Wolverines capitalizing on the turnover from Nicholas Nahara as Ramsey will set to kick things off. Banks deep to receive, and this one's not going to go to him, and this one won't make it and end up out of bounds to boot. So there's the flag for going out of bounds, or possibly even not making it 10 yards. Either way, it'll still be Panthers ball here with the Wolverines defense looking to hold on to one of the top defenses in their conference here. As Class B1 rankings, they are the second best defensive team right now, and holding Pond Creek Hunter to 6 points is going to keep them up there. Offense has been pretty efficient, making all 2-point conversions today off their 4 touchdowns, so that's big and key. So Panthers will start in the Wolverine territory. Ball at the 39.5-yard line, right in front of where we are at. Barker and Landon Dixon are producers today on Squirtle. Always appreciate the work the Dixon brothers do for us here. Taft, empty backfield. He's going to take this one, low snap, get his players in his face. He does get this one away. Jackson Weibling's going to make the tackle on Davis, but that will be a gain of about 6. Now, maybe about 5 where they ended up marking it.
5 yards on the play. Bring up second down and 5.
Taft has had to deal with a lot of pressure in his face today. He's going to stay empty backfield. Going to call Davis in motion. Looks to get out to him in a screen. And the Wolverines are all over that one. And at least gets back to the line of gain. And so we'll say no gain here. 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Panthers.
3rd down and 5 for Palm Creek Hunter from the 35-yard line.
As we'll see a lineman change there for the Panthers. Ethan Stevens being taken out for Carlos Robinson. Still an empty backfield for Teft and the Panthers. He's going to call Banks in motion. Under pressure, looking for the screen. Is going to get this off to Davis, but again, the Wolverines just all on top of that one. Maybe a gain of yard that time. That's Jackson Weibel and Cooper Hughes in on the action there. And we're going to see a timeout here. And we'll take a timeout as well on Garber Wolverines TV.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood, and
We're back in action. 10:29 left to go here. 4th down coming up for the Panthers. Teft looking to throw. This time has a little bit of time. Tosses this one up. Looking at Nahra. Nahra this time turning his back and knocking that one down. It will be a turnover on downs. 1st down for the Wolverines coming up. Davis the intended target there. This time the Panthers opting to keep Cole Mitchell in the backfield as an additional blocker to give Teft that time to throw. Not a bad pass, but Nahara right in position to knock that one away. Wolverines getting the ball back here at their 34-yard line. 26-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Stacked wide receivers on the far side. This one's going to go to a handoff. Lunging forward is Timberlake, getting in on the action as a running back here. Hayden Timberlake.
Timberlake on the play, on the carry. Cole Mitchell on the stop for the Panthers. Gain about 4 yards on the play. Will bring up the
Mentioned a couple times the Wolverines trying to replace the production of Carson Bishop. Not an easy thing to do. But they've got a stable of players there to use to try to make up and keep this offense rolling. One of the better ones here on 8-man football in Oklahoma. Timberlake staying there next to the Howery. He's going to take this one. He's going to follow his blocks. He's got to hold on to that ball. He is going to make it to a 1st down at least for they're holding. Are they going to call it a 1st down or not? There we go. Now we'll see the 1st down call. So it'll be 1st down Wolverines. And that ball will be placed at the 44-yard line here. Timberlake's ran off, and we got Colton Deeds now in at running back next to Howery. Seth Smith is tight end on the right-hand side of the line. Stacked wide receivers with Domingo Ramirez, and I believe it's Ramsey out there. We're going to see a quick pass out to Ramsey. Ramsey collects this one, has some space in front of him. He's going to make a move. The ball's on the ground. Ramsey's able to cover up on it, though. Ramsey recovers his own fumble. Ball is going to be placed right at about the 50-yard line, maybe a little bit inside of Panther territory. But you got to think the Wolverines got to breathe a little sigh of relief there that Ramsey was able to get his own recovery. Tries to make a fancy move on the outside, and Panther player poked it out, but heads-up play there for Ramsey, keeping up with that. Mark Bishop's going to come into the game here. He's going to be stacked up on the left-hand side with Domingo Ramirez. Howery taking the low snap, has some time, looking that way, throws this one out, has a wide open Mark, and Mark's not going to have to use his speed this time. He's going to kind of jog into the end zone for an easy touchdown for the Garber Wolverines. Panthers defense loses Mark Bishop in coverage, and an easy pass and catch situation there for the Wolverines. As we'll see Howery stay on the sidelines, and Domingo Ramirez will take the Wildcat formation. 38-6 right now, 7:47 to go here in the game. As Nahara and Ramsey out wide left. Blazer is the tight end on the right-hand side. And see Ramsey in motion. Ramsey's going to take this one into the end zone. That is another good point after attempt for the Wolverines. It is now 42-6. My math's 40-6. So they added that one before turning. They've been a little bit late on the scoreboard. But 40-6 here at the First State Bank Stadium. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
BP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to...
Garber Wolverines continuing a pretty impressive day here. 5 touchdowns, all extra point attempts have been good. 40-6 here over the Pond Creek Hunter Panthers. As Nahara set to kick, but the ball ends up being blown off the tee on this very windy afternoon. Garber Wolverines looking to finish out this game and start off their fall break with the victory. Panthers home crowd is still doing good here on this Thursday afternoon. Nahara, Scribb kicks this. This is a live ball, and it looks like the Wolverines might have come out on top of this one. And that is Trevin Blazer making the call himself. Wolverines keeping that one after it bounces off a Panthers player. And Wolverines offense coming back out here with a 34-point lead. See how they continue today.
The first down and 10 for the Wolverines from the 49-yard line.
Starting offense still out there for the Wolverines with Brett Howery in at quarterback. Trevin Blazer coming out at a tight end position. Colton Deeds to the right of Howery. Domingo Ramirez out wide right. And Seth Smith on the other tight end side. Howery's going to hand this off to Colton Deeds. He's following Cooper Hughes. Cooper Hughes getting out in space. Cooper Hughes like 15 yards downfield, still looking for guys to block. And that's going to be a first down for the Garber Wolverines as Colton Deeds getting excited and pumped after that run. Good run by Colton, but I have to tell you, he didn't really have to do much there as the blockers were doing all the work for him. Wolverines setting up a nice wall for him. He's going to stay out there not to diminish what he did. Like I said, it was a good run. Deed staying out there to the left of Howery. Blazer and Weibly making up the left side of that line right now. Deeds is going to follow the right side. This time he's going to be taken down by Mitchell, blowing through that offensive line this time.
Mitchell on the stop. Loss of about 3 yards on the play will bring up second down.
Deeds will head to the sidelines, and we're going to see yet another running back, Juan Martinez, for the Wolverines. Seth Smith going to go wide left, Domingo Ramirez wide right. Blazer, tight end on the right-hand side next to Cooper Hughes. 15 seconds on the play clock. Coach Hughes happy to let this clock wind down with a big lead. Martinez going to take this one. He's going to go through the middle. He's going to stay upright. Finally getting tackled after about a gain of 4, maybe 5, depending.
Juan Martinez on the carry. Tyson Davis on the stop.
I'll set up third down now. At about 6.
About 6 for the Wolverines.
Martinez staying out there next to Howery. Domingo Ramirez is going to line up wide right. Seth Smith's coming in that tight end position. $15 seconds on the play clock. Howery's going to keep it himself. He's got a line of blockers. He's going to step out of bounds. And that's going to set it up short of the line to gain, it looks like. So it'll be about 4th down and 3.
Banks on the stop. The Panthers, that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down and 3.
Same personnel, about the same formation. 3 yards to go here on 4th down for the Wolverines. Trying to keep the clock moving, trying to keep the ball in their hands. You can tell that they're waiting specifically for that play clock to get down past 15 seconds. Howery looking to pass. Going to get this an easy one out there. It's going to be a 1st down, and staying in bounds after the 1st down was Seth Smith. Good for Garber Wolverines' 1st down as Court Southwick's going to start coming onto the field, see who he replaces. He's going to replace Juan Martinez. So now the ball's set, the clock's going to continue going. 4:36 left to go here in the game. Garber Wolverines comfortably up 40-6 now. Just eating up the clock. Hand off to Court Southwick. Court Southwick's going to bump into his own player there. We're going to see a couple flags. One of those hitting the back of Brett Howery, and so that one's gonna come back here. That one's got to be it's going to be holding on the offense. This one's going to come back. Referee
Gonna be a hold
apologizing for the flag hitting Brett. Brett turns around, and goes, "What just happened?" That's going to move the ball back, but it'll remain 1st down here. Clock stopped at 4:17 now. Ball being placed at the 38-yard line.
Back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, sorry, 33-yard line. Math is hard. Empty backfield for the Wolverines. Seth Smith, Domingo Ramirez, Court Southwick out wide left. You're going to see the screen. Southwick's going to take this one, has a line of blockers. He's going to get back to past the original line of scrimmage here. So that'll set up a 2nd and 9, it looks like.
Brody Sherman on the tackle.
So good play call from the Wolverines as they make up some of that penalty yardage. Timberlake coming back in. Court Southwick is going to step out. Seth Smith going to line out wide right. Domingo Ramirez going out there with him. Brett shouting out some orders to his 2 wide receivers out there. 3:25 left to go in the game. Little pass rush, and Domingo Ramirez is intended target, but this pass is a little rushed, I think, with the pass rush. There's a flag in the center of the field right now. And referee's going over, probably asking what does he want to do. We're going to mark holding against the Wolverines if they're going to accept that or not. We're up to, so it does look like they'll take the penalty yardage. Now put the ball at the 31 now, and it'll be second down still. 3:19 to go here in the game.
That'll be second down and 20.
Timberlake's going to line out to the right side of Brett Howard. Empty backfield. Domingo Ramirez in the slot. Seth Smith out wide right. Blazer is the tight end on the left-hand side. Howard going to look to pass. Has time. Rolls out to his right. Directing traffic. Has a wide open Domingo in the center of the field, but he was looking too deep. He was looking for Seth Smith. But if he would have turned his head, he would have seen Domingo Ramirez waving and jumping up and down in the middle of the field. I'll bring up third down and long here for the Wolverines. You got to figure with the way Domingo Ramirez has been moving today, that would have been an easy touchdown for him. 3 minutes to go now at the First State Bank. Timberlake lined up next to Brett Howard this time. Brett looking to throw, has time. Going to throw this one up in the end zone, looking for Seth Smith. They're not going to call anything, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Pass will be incomplete.
Taking 7 seconds off the clock. Try to go for it all that time. See what happens here on fourth down. Line to gain is all the way up at the 13-yard line. So we'll see what they do. 20 seconds left to go on the play clock. Game clock stopped. It's 40-6 here. And Pond Creek Hunter with the Garber Wolverines up on top. Probably just looking to get this game completely over with here with an empty backfield. A first down would certainly take off even more time here. It's going to be a screen to Domingo. He's got one guy to beat, now another guy to beat. He's got a few Panther players taking some shots at him, and he'll be tackled well short of the line to gain. Turnover on downs. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Not enough for a first down. We have an injured player on the field.
And it does look like there's an injury on the field. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here. Let them take care of that on Garber Wolverines TV.
So you want to create your future. Discover a path worth traveling down. Find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
We're back here. Cole Mitchell making his way to the sidelines there on his own accord. He'll get taken a look at from the Panthers staff. Hopefully the young man is all right. He's played pretty well there for the Panthers today. Panthers throwing in some new players here now that the game is squarely out of the way. 2:44 left to go here. We're going to see some wholesale changes as number 22, Brady Sherman, a freshman, is going to line up at quarterback. Snap is no good. Sherman's going to get Actually, Sherman's not going to get on this. I'm trying to see who did end up covering that. 21, Cooper Kelso jumping in on that one after the snap. Wasn't as clean as you'd like if you're a Panthers fan. Right now, there's an open wide receiver. Nobody's covering the slot wide receiver if the Panthers wanted to get things moving. Trent Dillman is just out there uncovered. There we go. I think the the Wolverines finally realized that. Covering him up. It's going to be a quarterback keeper over to the right-hand side. And gain of 3 or 4 on the play here. And keeping the clock running with the ball on the ground. 1:55 left to go in the game. Cole Rogers on camera today. If you're watching the Garber Wolverines broadcast, he's done a fantastic job. I know there's been a few people tuned into the Pond Creek Hunter, thought it was ours. The camera, there were some camera issues at the beginning, but that was not Cole. Cole's been doing a fantastic job, as have Landon and Parker Dixon here on the Squirtle broadcast. As we'll see a pass out to Chavez. Chavez getting away from the first tackle. He's going to pick up a first down for the Panthers. Also want to wish Mary Ika a happy birthday today, as it's her birthday.
First down and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Clock still rolling here in Pond Creek Hunter. 1:15 to go in the game. Should be the last set of downs unless another first down happens. We're going to see a pass out. Pass ends up falling into the dirt, or rather turf. Number 3, the intended target this time. That was Trent Dillman, the intended target. And that does stop the clock at 1:03. Second down and 10 coming up for the Panthers. Snap collected, running to the right this time. Oh, pass. On target to Chavez, but maybe not the best pass. He did have to twist his torso to try to make that catch, but incomplete, setting up third down and 10. And they're running the clock, but that should have stopped the clock there, but I don't think either team or the refs are going to mind too much here. Quarterback keeper. And a gang of Wolverines going to tackle him after a short gain. And clock's going to just keep rolling, 15 seconds. We'll see if they try to get one more play off or if their Panthers are content finishing this one off here.
Fourth down for the Panthers.
5 seconds.
Possible time for one more play.
2 seconds. 1 second. Play is going to get away. Looking for the deep pass. Chavez, the intended target. That's going to fall incomplete. Your Garber Wolverines are going to win this one 40-6 here, headed into fall break with a victory. Next week is senior night at home against Turpin, one of the top teams here in the standings. That should be a good game. I won't be on broadcast, but I hope that you enjoy it and do turn in to Garber Wolverines TV.